Hello and welcome to Scout Report on Euro Football Daily. Today we're looking at the 5 players Pep Guardiola needs to sign to turn Man City into title winners and maybe to compete for the Champions League. Right back, Serge Aurier. With Bacary Sagna and Pablo Zabaletta's contracts expiring in summer 2017, Pep will be on the lookout for a new right back, and Serge Aurier could fit the bill. He joined Paris Saint-Germain in 2015, but after just 1 year at the club saw Unai Emery bring in Thomas Meunier, who has impressed for the Parisians. That might put the Ivorian on the market, and his strength, versatility and exceptional pace make him an attractive option. The same height as Sagna and similarly well built, Aurier far outstrips the City man in the air, winning an incredible 70% of his aerial duels to the Frenchman's 53%. More importantly, Aurier would fit into City's passing game. 89% of his passes find their man, that's a 7% improvement on Zabaleta, and he sees plenty of the ball, playing around 44 passes a game, that's the same as Blaise Matuidi. With around 3 tackles and interceptions a match, Aurier recovers possession more often than Sagna, and he's very creative too, making a chance every game for his teammates. At PSG, that rate is only surpassed by Di Maria, Pastore, Verratti and Lucas. Not bad for a defender. PSG might be reluctant to sell, but City have cash aplenty, and Aurier is still just 24 years old. Who wouldn't want to see him flying down the wing like a certain Brazilian right back? Left back, Serge Kolasinac. Like both City right backs, Gaël Clichy is a free agent in 2017, leaving a hole on the left side of defence. The Citizens already have highly rated youngster Angelino on the books and have also been linked to Valencia's José Luis Gaya. However, Serge Kolasinac gets our shout. The burly Bosnian can play as a left back, a left winger and even as a central defender, with his stocky 6-foot frame a match for even the strongest centre forwards, as shown by his 57% aerial win rate. The Schalke man has put up some filthy numbers this year. Despite being posted out wide, he wins the ball back more than 6 times a game, which is better than Chelsea's defensive whirlwind N'Golo Kante. And it doesn't stop in defence. Kolasinac has somehow managed to grab 5 assists and 3 goals in the Bundesliga. That means he's been involved in more league goals than Douglas Costa, Anthony Martial and David Silva this season. But guess what? We've saved the best for last. Kolasinac is just 23 years old, has 5 years of top-flight experience and is available on a free transfer this summer. Juventus, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea and Spurs have all made offers already, but Sport Built reckon Pep could convince the fullback. Goalkeeper, Geronimo Rulli. After £18 million Claudio Bravo turned out to be leakier than Chris Hamill after a dodgy sandwich, Pep needs a new keeper this summer, someone combining shot-stopping ability with excellent distribution. Step forward Geronimo Rulli, who was briefly a City player before they sold him back to Real Sociedad without an appearance to his name. The Argentine is only 24 and the Sky Blues retain a €14 million buyback option on him, meaning this deal would be an easy one to close. Both Bravo and Willy Caballero have made around 22 passes a game this season, with completion rates in the region of 77%. Rulli just tops that at 78% and is more involved in play, with 27 passes a match. And he's not padding those stats with 5-yard passes. Rulli plays the ball further on average than both City keepers, and he hits an absolutely incredible 11 accurate long balls a match. By comparison, Bravo completes just 4.6 long balls and gives away possession on 2/3 of those attempts. But the real upgrade is in stopping shots. City have conceded more than a goal a game this season, with Bravo making just 1 save per goal. Rulli, however, makes 2 saves per goal, around the same as Petr Cech. That means teams need 3 shots on target to get past him. Good news given that City only allow 2.8 shots on target per match. That's the second best record in the Premier League. And 10 years younger than City's hapless Chilean, Rulli is sure to get even better. An instant upgrade. Centre-back, Virgil van Dijk. We were tempted to suggest Bayer Leverkusen's Jonathan Tah for Guardiola's defence, but for all his talents, the German can't match the silky ball-playing ability of Southampton's Virgil van Dijk. Despite standing 6'4", the Dutchman is quick and aggressive, stepping out of the back line to make more than 2.7 interceptions a game. That puts him close to Arsenal's Laurent Koscielny, and Van Dijk racks up solid tackle numbers too, with 1.5 per match. Unsurprisingly, that huge frame also makes the former Celtic man dominant in the air. He wins more headers each match than any other Premier League defender and comes out on top in 75% of his aerial duels, better than every Man City player. And just like the cliché says, he's got great feet for a big man. With an 84% pass accuracy, Van Dijk finds his target more often than Toby Alderweireld, and his 4.6 accurate long balls per game matches Chelsea's David Luiz. That would make him an improvement on City's current defenders, and Van Dijk could even replace some of Yaya Touré's distribution, who's also out of contract at the end of 16-17 campaign. At 25, Van Dijk is right at his peak, crucial in a squad with an average age of 29. Just as well, given that his price has been ballparked at £50 million. Central midfielder, Fabinho. This season, Pep has often asked his fullbacks and centre-backs to move into midfield, so what could suit the Catalan better than someone who can play all three positions? Monaco's Fabinho has consistently been linked to City's rivals Man United, and the 23-year-old has had a fantastic season in the Principality, helping power a title challenge and a surge into the Champions League quarter-finals. The Brazilian is not as dynamic as midfield partner Tiémoué Bakayoko, but with Ilkay Gundogan in the squad, City are more in need of a long-term heir to Fernandinho. Both Fabinho and Fernandinho are happy breaking up play, making 4.3 tackles plus interceptions each per game. They're neck and neck in pass completion too, at around 85%, and win half of the headers they contest. Fabinho commits more fouls than the more experienced Fernandinho, but he has fouled more too, picking up 2 free kicks a match for Monaco. In fact, Fabinho looks the perfect replacement for his countryman, and he's scored 8 goals this season, which would make him Man City's second highest scorer. Expect a head-to-head battle between Guardiola and Mourinho this summer. So those are the 5 signings that we think would turn Man City into title favourites, but who should we have included? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Now if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out Stat Wars for last week. It's an absolute stonker, even though Chris Hamill has a good week finally. And as ever guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.